Hey everyone, welcome back. So for today's video, we're going to do something a little different. I couldn't come up with a cool name for it. I'm still working on it. So we're going to call it makeup drawing. So it's going to be where I have a bunch of different ideas in this cup and I'm just going to draw it out and then do that idea. So in the cup I have different challenges, like for instance all one color, or I have separate papers like the color yellow. I would do a look based on the color yellow. So I think it would be super fun to draw something out and then do that challenge. Basically I got the different challenge ideas from different videos I saw on YouTube, or I think I even searched on Pinterest makeup challenge ideas. Like one of the challenges in here is your favorite Mario Kart character, and I was going to do that, my favorite Mario Kart character, after my Zodiac inspired eye look. I was going to do it in that video. My cat's getting behind the shade. But I didn't do that video because I just did that Zodiac look, and Waluigi is my favorite Mario Kart character, and it's the same colors. So I wanted to do something different. So I just threw that idea in here to save for later. So I thought it would be really fun to just shake it up, draw one out, and then do a look based off that. So I'm going to draw a challenge out, and then I'll go get the stuff for it. Usually I have everything ready to go, but I don't have anything ready to go because I don't know what I'm doing yet. So I'm just going to draw everything out. Okay, so I have a look here. Or I have a challenge here. And sunset inspired. I think that'll be so pretty. Throw that away so I don't draw it again. And then I'm going to go get this stuff for it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So the only problem I think I'm going to have with this look is, well, if you're tired of seeing purples, I'm going to have purple in it. But my main problem is I think I might use more than one palette or a really old palette. So if it's end up being a look that you would like to create, you might have to try to find the colors that you already have in your own palettes, because I think my palettes are older and I don't know if they still make them. I know it's bad to have old eyeshadow, but so I'm going to try my best to either stick to one palette or newer palettes. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids for my eyeshadow. You guys, I got this Believe Beauty Lock It In eyeshadow primer. It's so good. So usually I use Urban Decay's Primer Potion, and it works pretty good. And every now and then, especially on really hot days, I'll still crease. On days when I'm not going to be wearing it that long, or if it creases, it's fine. It's not a big deal because I'm not going anywhere. I'll use the E.L.F. Poreless Putty Primer. It works pretty good too. But this is like $4. And it works so good. So yesterday at work, I work at a grocery store, they made it mandatory that we wear face masks. I wear glasses, so anytime I would breathe, the air would go straight up into my glasses, into my fog up my glasses. So I was like, this is going to destroy my makeup. But my eyes looked perfect when I got off work. So I worked 8 hours. I had my makeup on from midnight until probably 8 o'clock last night, 8 or 9 o'clock last night, and my eyeshadow didn't crease at all. It was awesome. This works so good. It's like $4. So they have two different colors. This one is translucent, and they also have like a tinted one, which I just got the translucent because I didn't know how dark it would be on me. I didn't know what it looked like, and I don't have like real veiny eyelids or anything, I don't think. But I just got the translucent one because I didn't know how it would look. So, and I always just get like a translucent kind, so I like it a lot. It works so good. Okay, enough about that. So I'm just going to prime my eyelids on a little applicator. And you guys will also be happy to know that I finally got a regular mirror that will stand up, so I don't have to use that palette anymore, because that palette was already like, the hinges on it were starting to wear down because it wouldn't really stay up anymore. Also, I know my face looks pretty slimy. It's actually, I did a face mask before I started because when I wore that surgical mask at work yesterday, and it dried me out. I felt pretty dry like this right here when I got off work. I felt like it was pretty dry, so I did a face mask and it feels pretty good now. So I probably not even going to use a face primer when I put my foundation on because it's pretty tacky. Okay, so when I think of sunsets, I think of blue and purple, like dark colors, because it's getting dark out. Blue and purple, maybe some dark reds. I was going to try to use something different, like a different palette, but I'm just going to go with my Morphe 35V. Like I've used a million times. I was trying to use something different, but this has the dark blue that I want to try. I'm going to go in with this color here. It's called Fling. I think it's a really dark matte blue. That's going to be perfect in my crease. I'm going to start right here and go in through the crease to the corner here, but keep it kind of higher than my crease because I have a couple colors I need to put in there. I was trying to go in with a different palette besides this one because I use this one a lot, but I think that's the purpose of an eyeshadow palette, is to use it a lot, so we're going to go in with that. I'm going to start out with this. It's the smudger brush, but I'm going to pack it into my crease and then try to blend it out. I still still keep trying to think of a name to call this makeup challenge drawing. I don't know. I don't know yet. Obviously with all those ideas in that jar, I've been thinking about it for a little while. I just can't think of a really good name. So then next I'm gonna throw a purple right here. So this space right here, I'm gonna try to make it light, like it's actually the sun that's going down. I don't know. I don't know. This isn't just an idea. We'll see how it goes. And then, so on the edge of this blue here, I'm going to throw a purple. My friend gave me this. It is the Party Animal by Laura Lee palette. It's really pretty. It has really pretty colors in it. This color right here, you can see I've used it a lot, called Hangover. It looks blue, but it's purple. Oh, it's so pretty. Let me see if I can swatch it. Oh, I already did. I already had it on my hand there. But it's this right here. It's so, so pretty. So I'm going to use that next. This smoky eye brush from Modipro. I was watching a video, and somebody mentioned these brushes, that they use them. What's her name? Kitty Snack. I was watching her, and I don't know if she had this brush specifically, but she mentioned these Modipro brushes from Walmart. I've never seen anybody else have them before. So I'm just going to blend this on the edge of that blue. That way, blending out the harsh line of the blue into a purple. There is quite a bit of fallout, but these are really pigmented, so I would expect that. So I haven't done my foundation yet. I love this purple. It's really my favorite purple. I know I've mentioned before that purple is my favorite color to work with. And a lot of people say they have a hard time finding really good purples, but I don't know. I usually like every purple that I have in any palette. I like purple a lot. I won't say it's my favorite color. I really like a lot of colors. Okay, so there's that. I didn't leave much room for my sun under there. So I'm going to go into, this is the Coastal Scents Creative Me palette. You can go to Coastal Scents and make these palettes. I think they're called something else now, but where you pick your own colors. My friend gave me this years and years and years ago. I know we already talked about expired makeup, but I think eyeshadows are okay. But I'm gonna go in with that right here where I have this empty space. I'm gonna go in with this color here. On the back of it, it says Neon Red. Now, if you go to their website, I don't know if they have these same colors or if they're the same names anymore, because this has been probably at least 5 years. No less than that. So I'm going to go in with that right there at the bottom. Just bring it up some. I know also in that cup for drawing makeup challenges, I also have a sunrise. So you could essentially say that this could be a sunrise look too, but for sunrise, I think of like oranges and yellows, really, really bright. Like the sun's coming up, it's going to be a bright day. So, and then when it's dark, I think of dark purple. So that's why I put them both in there, because I feel like they could be totally different looks. I'm going to go back into this Party Animal palette with that purple again, just to get this right here. Okay, and I don't know what to do up here. I mean, obviously I need to blend that out, but I don't know what to put there. Yeah, I'm going to need a makeup wipe for that. I'm going to take this no name brush and just blend all that out there. Blend this blue, the very edge of this blue out. It's not blending. Okay, must have set with my eyeshadow primer. It's not blending, so I'll have to blend something into that. And I'm gonna go back into this Morphe palette, this shimmery blue color here called Rendezvous. Just this little tiny brush. That way I can add more if I need to. I'm gonna just kind of blend out this line here, because it must have set with my primer, because it's not moving. My neighbor's out there working on his car. We've gotten lucky so far. He mows a lot. He has an amazing yard. I look like I live in a jungle over here compared to all my neighbors. Everybody's yard look good. He's always out mowing, doing stuff in his yard. We've gotten lucky so far. On my videos, he hasn't really been doing much out there. Sounds like today's the day. So since this is a night sky, I don't think it's gonna hurt if we blend it up too far and then put a bunch of glitter up there. I think that would be really pretty for the stars. And then I just have this big crease brush from Modipro. Just using it to fluff everything out. Ooh, I just love that. I'm going back in with this dark blue here called Fling. And I'm just going back into this crease to darken it back up some. I'm debating real hard. I want to take a little teeny tiny. I have this little tiny, these are cat chew marked because he chews on everything like a little dog. I have this little teeny tiny brush that I've used for nail art. Don't judge me. I really want to draw stars up here. I might try it. I think I could do it. It'd be cute, I think. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with this yellow here from this Creative Me Coastal Scents palette. It's called Bright Yellow. And I'm just gonna hit the very bottom middle of this red, just to try to brighten it up. Like it's the sun right there in the bottom. Yeah, adds a little bit of color to it. A little bit. I wish I left more room for that, but that's okay. It's really pretty still. And I don't ever do eyeshadow without doing eyeliner, but I don't think I'm going to because it'll cover up that yellow. I think it looks really good anyway. I think that's so pretty. So I'm going to go grab my face makeup because I didn't grab that. And I'll probably put it all on because this is just the eye look today anyway. So I'll just put it all on and I'll tell you what I did and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So for my foundation, I used the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation. I just think I don't like Revolution foundation. I tried them both. Well, they might have more than two, but I've tried the Conceal and Hydrate and the Conceal and Define. I get kind of oily, so I would have thought the Conceal and Define would be okay, but maybe it's because I'm dry at first and oily later. I don't know. I don't like it. And I don't really like this one either. I just have them and I feel bad that they're going to waste. So, I mean, it looks okay now. It looked a little when I was putting it on, but that's the Conceal and Hydrate foundation. This is F6 and it's a pretty good match. I don't think they oxidize very much. It looks really good right now. As powder over top of that, so I bought this because it's a powder foundation. NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. And I tried it as just a powder foundation and it was okay. I didn't really do like an all-day wear test or anything because I couldn't make it look good enough to wear all day. But it works really, really good over top your foundation. Like it almost has like a setting. And I just like dust it over to help set it. I think it looks really pretty when I do that. I also used it to set my nose right here. And then for concealer, I know I don't use concealer very often for a couple reasons. One, I always forget. Always forget. And two, I've never really found a concealer that I can make look good. Usually, and I don't know if it's me, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, I don't know if it's my under eyes, but like how this one, like it just looks crepey and I don't know how to fix it. This one doesn't look too bad. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to keep it from happening. This is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. And if I use just a little bit, I can blend it out and make it look really good. But then when I go to put powder on it, it's all downhill from there. And I know you're supposed to, like, can make sure it's completely flat and then set it. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But it looks okay today. And I mostly wanted to make sure I use concealer because I have such a dark color in my eyes. Any darkness under my eyes will just be brought out, and I know that. So I was just trying to lighten it up some. So I think it looks okay. For my blush, I used the Revolution Lace Blush. Revolution Vintage, I can't say it. I can never say it. Revolution Vintage Lace Blush. I have a hard time every time I say it. I use this color, it's number 4 for the blush. And then I use this one up here on top of it for the highlighter. This is such a natural color, I think. Because when I first got this and when I was first using it, whenever I put it on, I thought, because my cheeks are so red, I thought that I was just taking my foundation off. So I kept trying different brushes and I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. And everything I used, it still looked like I was just taking my foundation off. It's just such a natural looking blush for me that I thought I was taking my foundation off. Now I'm going to do under my eyes. I'm going to go back to this Coastal Scents palette, back into this red color called Neon Red, and I'm going to dust it underneath. We'll see how it looks because I mean, because this is only right here in the middle, I don't know if going all the way across is going to make it look weird or not. So we'll give it a shot. I could always fix it, I think. So I'm going to take this Mod Pro Smoky Eye Brush, and I'm going to throw that neon red down through here, just to give us more of our sunset look. This you really want to dust off because once it falls on your foundation down there, it's not going to come off. So we saw that with that purple I tried to wipe off earlier. So you do a little bit at a time, and then you can always add more. I'm thinking if I do this red right on my lash line, then it'll look cute if I add the dark underneath it a little bit. My big plans for today, when I'm done with all this, I'm playing Sims the rest of the day. Well, I do have to do dishes, a little bit of cleaning, and then it's sim time the rest of the day. Still trying not to go very many places. They are talking about, I live in Ohio, so they are talking about like starting to open things back up. Still going to try to limit where I go because I don't think this is over yet. I'm going to go into the Party Animal palette with that purple again, this hungover purple, and just go right underneath that red. I'm having a really hard time with my lighting doing this spot right here, so if there's not very much footage of it, it's because I can't. If I go where I need to go in my mirror to see it, I don't think you can see it. And if I use another mirror, it whites me out, and I can't really use the phone. So sorry if you can't really see this. I'm trying. I guess what I should have done was maybe not put powder on my face. That way I could put concealer there and clean that up some if I needed to. Because it went kind of farther than I wanted it to. But that's okay. I love that purple. I know I keep saying it. I'm going back into this Morphe palette, into this color here called Knockout. I'm going to take it on the corner of my pinky, on the edge of my pinky. Throw it right in the corner of my eyes. That's because I don't have a whole lot going on there. Forgot to do my eyebrows. I'll do those in a second. I'm going to take just this fluffy brush with that same Knockout color and throw it up here. Blend it all together. Finally trying something new with my eyebrows here. And clearly it's not going so well. Guess that's okay. You can kind of see I rubbed it off. This is the E.L.F. Instant Lift Eyebrow Pencil. And it was like $2 at Kroger. Seems pretty easy to work with. Like I said before, I don't do much with my eyebrows. I just kind of fill them in to make them look a little thicker. So I don't know what's good and what's not. I mean, it does what I need it to do. And it's got that spoolie on the end. For my mascara, I'm going to use the Pure Fully Charged, like I always do. It's my favorite mascara. I always think it looks so weird when I don't have eyeliner on. Because I always have eyeliner on with a look. I didn't want to cover up my sunspot, so another reason I like wearing eyeliner up there always is because I didn't yet, but I almost always get mascara like right on my eyelash line, on my eyeshadow. And if I have a black eyeliner on, you can't see it. If I'm careful, I'll be alright. I guess I need to look into what mascara I'm going to try next. I don't know if I'll get this again because it's like $23, I think. I think it's how much it is normally. And I just don't know about spending that much on mascara. I mean, it might be worth it. I know Essence has really good mascaras too. There it is. I'll let that dry and then I can scrape it off with a spoolie. Then I haven't been too bad about it lately, but I used to do that a lot. If you just let it dry, then you can mostly just scrape it completely off with your spoolie. But anyway, I might just stick with Essence because it's cheap and they work pretty good. And I have decently long eyelashes anyway, so I hate to spend a lot of money on mascara when I don't really need to. So if anyone watches Jenna Marbles, if you don't, you should be. If you don't know, she has what she calls a too much gene, where she doesn't know when to stop. I have that gene also. So if I put too much mascara on, they're starting to clump together. I think it might also be that mascara is starting to get dry. I've had it for a little while. So I have this. This came from, I think it was a Maybelline mascara. And I cleaned the wand up once I was done with that mascara. And I just use it to comb through my lashes when they start to clump together. For when my too much gene kicks in. And I put entirely too much mascara on. Or for if I just have a mascara that isn't working very well. And I'm just going to use this Essence Get Big Lashes on my bottom eyelashes. I thought I would really like this mascara because of how big this wand is. But I don't know, I just don't like how it looks on my top eyelashes. Unless I have some on already, then it like makes them a little bit longer. But it looks really good on my bottom eyelashes. So I'm going to throw it down there. It does like add some length to my top lashes if I already have stuff on them. But I feel like it doesn't do much if I don't have anything on. I'm just going to take this spoolie and try to scrape that off without making a mess. I think Allie Glines does this. Is that her? I watch so many people, I get everybody mixed up. I'm pretty sure she's the one that does that. But she says, I think she does it with her fingernail. But I find this is so much easier because there's so many little bristles doing it. Okay, look how pretty this is. Oh wait, and for my lips, I'm going to do the Hollow Wow Dewy Lip Shine. Because it's so glittery. There's so much up here I don't want to take away by doing anything drastic with my lips. Mostly I just want to cover up that foundation that's on my lips because it's driving me nuts. And there's the look. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. I love that so much. I don't do a whole lot of like colorful looks anymore. I don't really have time. Okay, so now just for fun, I'm going to take this little tiny brush that I have. Look how small it is. It's actually a paintbrush. So I'm going to take, this is the Cover FX Glitter Drops. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It's just kind of fun. And since I really don't have any plans today, I'm going to do this, and if it looks bad, oh well, I'm not going anywhere. This is so pretty as a highlight, but I find if I put it over my foundation, it really does, because it's like an oil. It kind of takes my foundation off. It's really good on top of like a dark look like this. But if you're too heavy with it, it'll take everything off because it's in oil, I think. I don't actually know like what, like it seems like it's in oil, so it seems to take everything off. But something else I did with it in the summertime when we went to the beach, I put it on my shoulders. It was so, so pretty. So I'm just gonna put a little tiny drop on the back of my hand, like not even really a drop. I'm just going to touch it. My friend gave me this. The same friend that gave me this also gave me this palette. I think she got it in BoxyCharm. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, and just as light as I can, just put a little bit on the end of it. And I'm going to try to draw little stars on there. We'll see how it works. Oh, you can't see it too much. It would be cool. I think NYX has like a white pencil. If I had something like white like that, That would be cool. I don't have anything like that though. I don't know if you can see it. It looks so cute. It's hard to steady my hand for this. I don't know if you can see it or not. Just kind of to represent some stars. We'll try the other side. Oh, look at that one. Oh, those are cute. Well, they're not even at all. There's a real possibility of adding too many. Again, my too much gene. So I'm gonna do one more over here. I might stop. But look how cute. It'd be better if they were brighter, maybe. I'm trying to draw a big one over here like I drew on the others. Oh, maybe, I mean, I think I did too many, but still cute. Well, that's the look. Hope you guys liked it. I thought it would be kind of fun. I kind of like my game. So just a fun thing to do in the middle of everything. You know, everything's really kind of serious and strange and still scary right now. I had so much fun. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I thought it would be fun to have a little game and see if I could do just an on-the-spot makeup look. And I really like how it turned out. This is such a pretty look, and it really wasn't that hard to do. It would be easier if I didn't have so many different makeup palettes. So everything I used, I'll try to link it below. I always try to do that with all my makeup videos. I try to link everything below, so if there's anything particular that you liked, you could try to get it. But some of the stuff, I don't know. I don't know, but we'll see. I'll try to link as much as I can. Thank you so much for watching. If you like that video, let me know, because I have a ton of ideas in there, and I'll do it again. I really like that. I thought that was really fun to not know what I was doing and just try to come up with something on the spot. But thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.